Hey, I'm Ben.
And I'm Tate.
Welcome to our home. This is our 1993 Thomas school bus. It has a big block Caterpillar engine and it's a pusher, so the engine's in the back.
Yeah, we've been living in this for the past month since we got married. And then before that, I lived in it for the past year. Come on guys, I'll show you the kitchen. This is the kitchen. It's my favorite part of the bus. We've got a 4-burner stove and our oven because I love to bake. We also store all of our pots and pans in there when it's not being used. This is our espresso machine, which was a necessity because Ben roasts his own coffee beans, and so that was non-negotiable. This is our stainless steel faucet. It's raised and it comes off, which is really nice. We have a 100-gallon freshwater tank.
100 gallons?
Uh-huh.
No way. Where is that?
It's under the bed in the back. This is our full-size fridge, which is super nice because it holds a lot of food. We've got these latches for when we drive. We just clip them in and then the doors don't swing open and the food doesn't fly everywhere. Down here is our microwave. We've got drawers. We have child locks on them so that they don't fly open while we drive, with all of our utensils. We've got cups and mugs. Ben does ceramics, so he makes a lot of our bowls, plates, mugs, cups. Down here's all of our coffee essentials. Ben's beans bags for when he roasts. For our pantry, we have a little nook with some extra storage for cans and stuff like that. And then we actually have a pull-out pantry. So we've got some baking goods, cups, and then the bottom one pulls out as well. And now Ben's gonna show us the bathroom. Come on.
Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you there. So this is our bathroom. Here we have our toilet. Contrary to popular opinion, we went with the RV toilet rather than the composting toilet because we didn't really like the idea of compost, so we just went ahead and went with the black water.
Do you think that's more easy to get rid of like the waste and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit cleaner in my opinion, and also it's just easier to dump than take out your poop. If you want to try to convince me that a composting toilet is better, then we can talk later. Now, the bathroom is one of my favorite places in the bus, mostly because it is way more spacious than I thought it would be. Here we have our shower, which fits me perfectly. This is our bathroom sink. It has a little vanity here. We keep all our toothbrush and everything down here. We have our toilet paper holder, and yeah, that's it.
So this is our bedroom. It's a Cal king-sized bed, and under it is some extra storage as well as our 100-gallon freshwater tank. Back here is our mini split, so it's an AC and a heater. There's one mounted in the back, and then there's one mounted in the front as well. It's super huge compared to other tiny home beds, but Ben is quite tall, so we needed the space. This is our living room. Our couch actually folds out into a bed. We just pull the bottom out and then the top cushion falls down. This is our pull-out couch. It's 6 feet across, and it's super nice for when we have guests or when Ben gets in trouble.
So you guys have a beautiful home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what made you guys want to choose a bus as opposed to a van?
We chose a school bus over a van because there's a lot more space and there's more living room as opposed to a van. The one downside is that it's a lot harder to find parking and it's harder to drive. But when we first got the idea to do a school bus conversion, our first priority was not traveling, so it was more so a space for us to live in, and so we went with the bigger square footage.
How much was it? Are they pretty affordable?
Yeah, so our bus originally cost $5,000 originally, and then the conversion was $15,000. So it was $20,000 in total.
And how much would you guys say you're saving a month in rent?
Probably close to 1,000 compared to other apartments.
Totally. And how long have you guys been living in the bus?
We have been living in it together just over a month, but I have been in it alone for the past year.
Oh wow, and that's because you guys just got married,
Yeah,
right?
we just got married in July.
That's amazing. Wow, and you guys have been together in the bus for a month. Do you guys find it's easy to have personal space?
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like to me, I mean, even though I've only been living in here full time for a month, I mean, I helped build it fully, so like it seems very normal. And yeah, like when we kind of need our own space, as you can kind of see from the tour, the bedroom is kind of separate from the living room. So like if we do need our own space, you can just go back there and you can't actually even hear anybody from up here.
Yeah, the roof is an acoustic ceiling that the original school bus came with. And so when you're in the back, you can't hear anything happening up here in the front.
Parking. So you mentioned parking. That's a little bit hard to find. Where do you find yourself typically parking? And have you ever been stopped by the police? Do you feel safe?
Yeah, so we've never been stopped by the police before. It is something I've been thinking, I've thought about before, but I mean, all the police I've seen just kind of wave to us and think our bus is cool. But yeah, with parking, you really got to map out where you're going, I feel like, rather than a van. You can kind of like show up in a city and you can kind of find a spot, where with this, you're very much like, there's no stealth parking with it, so you have to make sure that you plan out where you're going to park.
So what do those types of situations look like? Is it Walmart? Is it
Yeah,
by the
I would
beach?
say mostly just probably like just kind of like I said, mapping out your area. So like I've drove the coast from all of like San Diego coast multiple times just looking for parking if we needed it, like in a car. Or yeah, I know there's a lot of different apps you can find that have good things. They have like the Seeker app or
iOverlander. Any kind of trucker app kind of tells you where the rest stops are and where you can like stop overnight and stuff like that, and we're about the same size as them, so
Thank you guys so much for doing this tour.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Thank you.